Hello, my name is Jameson Thompson.
And I'm Nigel Dixon.
And we are
Aero News Network.
The Clinton Arrows hosted bowling trials this week. We asked parents and students how they felt about their bowling experience.
Tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Cameron.
Are you a teacher?
Yes, I teach at Sumner Hill.
Is there a bowling program at Sumner Hill?
No, they belong to the high school.
Okay. Just curious. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Who is your child that bowls?
My child is Tempe Grace Cameron, and she's been bowling the 7th grade, so this is her 4th year. And then our son was also on the bowling team when he was in high school, 7 through 12.
So is it a family affair?
Yes, we bowl as a family just for fun, and that's how the kids got involved.
All right, what's your name?
Lucas Simpson.
How long you been bowling?
About 3 or 4 years.
All right. What's made you start to want to do bowling, and like what got you into it?
I had like a bunch of friends that were in the bowling team, so I just decided to join with them.
How long you been on the bowling team?
Last year was my first year. So.
And what is your favorite part about bowling on Clinton?
On the bowling team, I guess like the people, and it's just fun going to something and see how good we can do.
That's good. Thanks. All right, what's your name?
My name is Kira Kay.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Senior. How long have you been bowling?
6th, 7th grade.
Great. Have you been on the team since 7th grade? All right. What made you first start getting into bowling when you were younger?
I just tried out for this one.
And what would you say is the most important part about being on the bowling team?
The family I have.
That's it?
Last week, our culinary program brought back the chicken biscuit. We interviewed a couple students to see their reaction.
How do you feel about the chicken biscuit being back?
I am actually so excited, y'all. The chicken biscuit was the best thing on the menu last year, and it being back just warms my heart.
How do you feel about the chicken biscuit being back?
I am so happy. I've been waiting for this chicken biscuit to come back like since the beginning of school, like the first day of school, and I'm so glad it's finally back, y'all.
How many did you order?
Only one. I ain't gonna be greedy. I'm gonna be greedy next time though.
So now that it's back, are you gonna be ordering it like regularly?
Absolutely.
If you could describe the chicken sandwich in one word, what would it be?
Delectable.
Hi, I'm Michael Lodi, and welcome to the Mic Drop. This week, we talked to Coach Boswell about the upcoming game against Germantown this Friday. I'm Michael Lodi here with Coach Boswell. How you doing today, Coach?
Good, Michael. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good.
2 weeks ago, you guys played Brandon. What was the preparation like playing those guys?
Preparation was fun, man. Just getting excited. You get to play the #1 team in the state, and you know the kids were super locked in, super focused, and you know I think that showed on the field. We got to eliminate some penalties here and there, but as far as their play in between the whistles, man, they did outstanding.
Was there any extra motivation that you gave your guys before that game?
No, I think the motivation was being able, like I said, to play the #1 team in the state, supposedly the best, and you know, to go toe-to-toe with them for a 48-minute ball game. You had the ball game won 45 minutes into the game, so you know that's when we let slip away right at the end, and good teams find a way to win, and I think our kids did an unbelievable job for 45 minutes of the game of taking it to them and giving them a chance to win at the end.
You guys are down 14 in the fourth quarter, and you guys came back. What caused your guys to dig down deep like that and make a run?
Well, it's just the execution, man, and those kids and the preparation that they have started in the summertime, the springtime, and this senior-led group, and those guys they don't have the quit gene in them, so they dug down deep and got 7 points back, and then made a stop, and then came back to tie it up. And you know those kids, they just feed off of all the emotions that are in the game. When you get momentum, you got to keep momentum, and that's what high school football is. It's about who can catch a momentum swing and take advantage of it. And our kids did that, and you know right at the end it just slipped away.
Your offense played really well. Was there any adjustments that you made prior to the game to make your offense so potent and so good last game?
No, that's the kids. That's the effort, and that's the way it should be every game. And that's what frustrates you as a coach is you know you have different game plans going into the week depending on who you're playing, what they do, what we like, what we can take into a ball game in your toolbox. And you know, I think our box was loaded with really good stuff, and I think it is every week. But at the end of the day, it comes down to kids executing, the kids having the mental buy-in, the preparation, and going out there and executing each and every play. And our kids really did that for the most part last week against Brandon.
You guys had a chance to drive down the field towards the end of the game to tie the game back up. Unfortunately, you came up a little short. Was there anything you wish you could have done differently during that drive?
No, I think there was one that Jordan actually changed at the line of scrimmage, which he can do that on certain plays, and I think if he hadn't have changed it, I think we had a running play set up that was really good. Would have gained positive yards. Instead, that put us at a 3rd and 10 or whatever it was, and that'd probably been the only thing different. That's a 2-minute drill that we do each and every week. We did it yesterday, and we do it each and every week in practice. And the last play of offense in that game, we actually converted. It was like 3rd and 14, and it ended up being 4th and 14 out here the Wednesday before we played Brandon, and we converted on that. And we had the same play drawn up, and it turned out to be it was like 4th and 14, and we just didn't get an accurate throw. Had to step up. We had some pressure, and the ball was off just a little bit, but it was there. So being able to execute, and everybody, all 11 doing their jobs, that's going to be a main focus that we have to take each and every game.
Does it give your team confidence that you guys battled toe-to-toe for 48 minutes with the #1 team in Mississippi?
Man, I don't know. I'm not into moral victories, I want to go out there and the team we play this week is Germantown. I want it to be a faceless team. I want to go out there and work on us and make sure that we're where we need to be, and that's what the preseason's for. That's what the game against Ocean Springs, Northwest Rankin, and Brandon were for, is try to get you ready for the first division ball game and the grind of the division schedule. Number one, week one is Germantown, so just like we approach it, right now Germantown's got to be the #1 team in the state. We got to go out there and beat them, find a way, no matter what we do. And when I say faceless, I don't care what their name is in front of their school. I want to go out there and win, and that's the whole goal behind everything that we do.
You guys had a bye week, and is preparation different when you have bye weeks?
Yeah, it gives you a couple of more days to work on the opponent that's at hand, and but for us, for most 6A teams in the Metro, everybody usually takes that bye week, okay, and we treat that bye week as number one, to try to get healthy, to try to get some banged up kids back that haven't been playing, or I got hurt against Brandon. Let's use that as a rehab. They go to PT. They PT down here at the field house as well, and then ease them back into practice and try not to bang on our bodies so much, because these next couple of weeks that we have are going to be really, really physical. So we need to have their legs up under them and ready to go.
Is there anything specific that you guys been working on in preparation for Germantown?
It's taking away the little mistakes that we have. I think we've, knock on wood, we've done really good in like the turnover ratio. We hadn't turned the ball over a lot, and ball security is going to be big offensively for us. But up front and some passing game things, we've really tried to hone in on and help Jordan and the receivers. And it's just the little things. It's the receivers lining up in the right spot each and every formation to be able to have the timing down for the right routes, and that's all. All that is a timing deal for the receiver and the quarterback. And the receiver's got to be where he's supposed to be, and the quarterback's got to get rid of it on time. And that comes down to timing and practice and preparation. And our kids have done really good with that.
What's your guys' mindset like for this week?
Win. Totally. That's it. It doesn't matter. It's like I said, we're playing a faceless opponent. We got to go out there and win. We're going on the road, which is always a challenge. You're going somewhere else. Each and every place is different, and our kids have to have the mindset that we can control what we do and only what we do. We can't control the atmosphere. We cannot control the locker room. We can't control the facility that we're in, the officials, Germantown. We can control us, and that's what I want our focus to be on, is us, and let's get better each and every play.
Is there anything that you guys would like to replicate this week that you did last week?
I think the intensity. I think the intensity that they played with. Of course, you want to clean up some things here and there, but the mindset going into that ball game is we're not going to let anybody dictate what we do. Okay, so is saying this week, I don't want them to dictate what we do. I want to go out there and be the best version of Clinton as we can be, and I think our kids have that mindset.
What do you think the biggest test will be this week during this game?
I think the biggest test every week, Odie, is ourselves. How we come out. You know, we talked about motivation before. We talked about momentum. The motivation is there each and every week because you have a chance to perform in front of 5,000 to 8,000 people, you know, each and every Friday night. Not a lot of people get that opportunity. So you get a chance to go do that, but the momentum, you got to grab momentum from the start. And that's what we want to do. We don't want to go out there and start slow. And that's always like my biggest fear, man, going out there and being sloppy right off the bat and then having to battle back. And, you know, that's really hard to capture the momentum when you start like that. So we need to go start fast, and we need to have really good things to happen to us early and build off of that.
What are some improvements that you want to see from your guys during this game?
Tackling defensively, secondary guys, I want to see those guys tackle, not blowing any coverages. Up front, offensively, I want to make sure that we stay on the blocks and do the things that we're supposed to do, that we're taught to do. You know, we faced, you know, Ocean Springs a really good defense. Brandon had a really good defense, and our guys really did a good job with that. We're going to get more people in the box. So offensively, it's a numbers game. So, you know, if you got 5 people in the box, 5 defenders, you probably need to run the football. Okay, you got 6 in there, you still ought to be able to run the football. But when they start putting 7, 8 in there, it starts to get harder. And at that point, we have to be able to throw the football and convert on some key passing downs.
Well, I wish you the best luck this Friday, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. Go Arrows.
This has been Arrow News Network. We hope you enjoyed. Tune in to our next episode.
Comment and let us know how we did.
And as always, go Arrows. Oh.